Introduction: The Age of AI, the Age of Anxiety. Welcome to KB Bluetree. Today, we are exploring a question that has been weighing heavily on the minds of workers around the world. In a time when machines are learning to write, draw, drive, talk, and even diagnose diseases, is anything still safe? Is there any job that artificial intelligence cannot take over? Is there such a thing as an AI-proof skill? This video is not about doom and gloom. It is about clarity, awareness, and empowerment. While automation is transforming industries and eliminating many traditional roles, there are still areas where human abilities remain unmatched. These areas will form the foundation of the jobs of the future. In this episode, we will explore the rise of AI-proof jobs and the human skills that no algorithm can replicate, skills that remain deeply rooted in emotion, ethics, creativity, and connection. Let us begin with one of the most powerful human traits: empathy. Section 1. Empathy. The human connection machines cannot mimic. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. It is the foundation of emotional intelligence, human relationships, and meaningful communication. Artificial intelligence can simulate polite responses, but it does not truly feel anything. Nurses, therapists, social workers, counselors, and teachers all rely on empathy in their work. These professionals must respond to pain, confusion, grief, or joy with compassion. Machines can analyze speech patterns, but they cannot understand a silent tear, a trembling voice, or the warmth of a comforting touch. Empathy-based roles are some of the most AI-proof because they require emotional depth and nuance, interpersonal judgment. As we move further into an age of automation, the need for human empathy will become more valuable, not less. Section 2. Creativity. Original thought in an imitation age. Artificial intelligence can produce images, music, and writing. However, it does so by learning from existing material. It remixes, it imitates. It does not imagine something entirely new from nothing. Human creativity draws from personal experience, emotion, memory, culture, and intuition. Whether you are a novelist, a filmmaker, a fashion designer, or an architect, true creative expression requires a soul behind the work. Jobs in the arts, storytelling, innovation, and product design thrive on emotional resonance and vision. These are not processes that can be coded. The best creative work does not just impress. It moves. That human spark will always be beyond the reach of artificial intelligence. Section 3. Ethics and moral judgment. Navigating the gray areas. Artificial intelligence can make decisions based on logic and data. What it cannot do is make value-based choices that take ethics into account. It cannot weigh fairness, justice, or humanity. It cannot decide whether something is right or wrong based on context, history, and culture. Professions that involve legal reasoning, ethical evaluation, public policy, or moral leadership cannot be automated. Judges, ethicists, political advisors, and religious leaders all navigate moral complexity. Human societies are not governed solely by logic. They are shaped by values, and understanding those values requires lived human experience. Section 4. Leadership. Inspiring people, not just managing tasks. Managers can delegate, but leaders inspire. True leadership is not just about organizing resources or hitting performance goals. It is about vision, trust, courage, and influence. Artificial intelligence can generate reports and even predict employee performance. However, it cannot sit down with a struggling employee and offer encouragement. It cannot unify people under a shared mission. It cannot inspire loyalty or make decisions with integrity in times of crisis. The world will always need human leaders in business, politics, education, and communities who can lead with heart as well as head. Section 5. Complex problem solving. Context, chaos, and creativity. Problem solving is often cited as a human strength, but not all problems are the same. Artificial intelligence can solve well-defined problems faster than any human. However, complex, messy, multi-layered challenges, especially ones involving people, require creativity, experience, and intuition. Consider disaster response teams, emergency room doctors, diplomats in conflict zones, or entrepreneurs navigating a crisis. These scenarios do not follow predictable patterns. They evolve. They demand fast thinking, moral reasoning, and bold action. In environments where no clear path exists and every decision carries uncertainty, human judgment is still the gold standard. Section 6. Interpersonal communication. More than just words. Artificial intelligence can hold a conversation. It can answer questions and simulate small talk. However, it does not understand the deeper layers of human communication: body language, sarcasm, subtext, or cultural references. Negotiators, therapists, coaches, salespeople, and educators rely on human-to-human communication. These roles require not only delivering information, but understanding how that information is received and perceived. Real communication is not just about what is said, it is about what is felt. That subtle, intuitive connection is something only humans can provide. Section 7. Adaptability and lifelong learning. Growing in the face of change. Artificial intelligence systems are trained for specific tasks. When environments shift dramatically, they often struggle unless reprogrammed. Humans, however, have the unique ability to adapt quickly, learn continuously, and pivot when needed. In a world of constant change, the ability to reskill, reframe, and reinvent is a critical survival trait. Those who embrace lifelong learning and adaptability will always find opportunities, even in industries disrupted by automation. Human adaptability ensures that we are not just workers, but learners, explorers, and builders of new paths. Section 8. Culture and context. Understanding the human world. Artificial intelligence struggles with cultural nuance. It may speak many languages, but it does not truly understand humor, taboos, rituals, or emotional norms. Jobs in marketing, media, community building, and diplomacy rely on cultural intelligence. These roles involve tailoring messages, navigating sensitivities, and engaging with communities in authentic ways. Culture is not programmable. It evolves with people, traditions, and social movements. It requires awareness and participation. It requires a human touch. Section 9. The human touch in care professions. There is a reason we still value human caregivers, nurses, and mental health professionals even though machines can monitor vital signs and track medication schedules. Caregiving is deeply emotional. It requires presence, patience, and love. Machines can support, but they cannot replace the connection. As the world ages and mental health challenges rise, the demand for compassionate care professionals will only grow. These roles are deeply resistant to automation. Section 10. Education and mentorship. More than just instruction. Online learning and AI tutors are changing education. However, mentorship is about more than delivering information. It is about guidance, encouragement, and the transfer of wisdom from one human to another. A great mentor sees potential, not just performance. A great teacher adapts to a student's pace, struggles, and interests. These are deeply human interactions that go beyond algorithms. Education in the future will combine digital tools with human mentorship. Those who can teach with empathy and imagination will remain irreplaceable. Conclusion: the future is human-centered. As machines grow more intelligent, the value of what makes us human will rise. Jobs built on empathy, ethics, creativity, and connection will form the foundation of the new economy. This is not just about avoiding job loss. It is about understanding our unique role in a world full of intelligent systems. The future belongs not just to the technical, but to the deeply human. It is time to invest in the skills that machines cannot learn. It is time to lead with heart, not just with code. No matter where the technology goes, the world will always need people who care, imagine, inspire, and grow. If you enjoy today's content, please consider like, share and subscribe to our channel, KB Bluetree. Your support means the world to us and helps us grow and helps us continue exploring the intersection of technology, work, and the future. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay inspired, and until next time, may your career grow stronger, smarter, and future-proof. Have a wonderful day.